that's the intro to a song on the very first album by this band, Wild Horses, from about 1980, 1981. They did 3 albums, that one, debut one, self-titled. Second album is called Stand Your Ground, and they have a Japanese live album as well. There was huge expectation for this band to be absolutely massive, because you know they had Brian Robertson from Thin Lizzy, and they had Jimmy Bain from Rainbow, who both by their mid-20s achieved an awful lot in rock music. Rounded out with Clive Edwards, who I think was in Stampede, and later on played with UFO in the Lawrence Archer lineup. I think Lawrence Archer was also in a version of Wild Horses, as was Jimmy McCulloch from Wings at the very start. And Neil Carter, who played with Gilbert O'Sullivan, was a British singer-songwriter on the piano, who dressed like he came from Victorian times and stuff. And Neil Carter was just an incredibly musical guy. You probably know him from playing the keyboards and sax and guitar in UFO, and playing keyboards and guitar with Gary Moore. So when this album came out, the thinking was that, you know, this band is going to be absolutely massive. And the first single, this is the same album, but this is a cover of, this is a cover of the single. And the album's come out twice as a reissue with lots of extra tracks. So it starts with this line, but it's played on keyboards, it's not played on guitar. And it's Trevor Rabin from Yes who produced this record. So the first thing you hear is, and as if you're lulled into a false sense of security, another guitar comes in and plays. And that's the start of the song. So this would be part 1 of Criminal Tendencies. The intro, as I say, which is that line, and that line runs through the verses. But at that point, another guitar plays G, and then back to. So you could play that G, E minor, A, or if you're singing it at the same time, you go, and then there are 2 guitar fills. There's one in each verse. The first one goes, it's, if you know the Brian Robertson school of guitar licks, which are pretty much all sensational, you'll know a lot of them. All these kind of licks, and this one fits right into that. It's an A, an F, a D. In the second verse, the lick is, so the first one's A, F, D. The second one's F, G, A, F, D. Right. After that, we move into the twin lead section, which is effectively the chorus. So we'll do that next.